Good morning, it's good to see you. Just spent 2 nights at an airport hotel in Phuket after arriving in Thailand, trying to work out what kind of a fiasco we're going to have over the next couple of weeks. I've decided I am going to go into the old town today, and there's 2 options, or there's more than 2 options I guess. I'm going to take the public bus. I believe there's the orange bus that goes directly into town, and there's the blue bus that takes the west coast, stopping off the beaches. I'm not too interested in the beaches in Phuket. I have a fair idea of what's going to go on there. I want to head into the old town. You can't miss the orange bus. It's 100 baht. You pay the driver, apparently. It's all new to me, so we'll be learning together. Hey, Terminal 1.
Really?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And here we are at the bus terminal, or bus terminal 1, which I should be getting off on. I do like the fact that if they say you're on the orange bus line and you get the orange bus, you know exactly what that bus is. And if you're on the blue bus, it's very obvious. Travellers like that type of thing. I didn't show you much of coming into from the airport to Old Town because it was, yeah, pretty much just business, commerce, factory outlets, car yards. There wasn't much interest at all. Getting a little more interesting now though. I need to get a drink, I need to get my bearings, I need to go find a room. So I've got my water and I've got my bearings. Hopefully there's a room available where I'm going. You guys have been very patient the last couple of videos, watching me go from A to B. But I guess that's, you know, full-time travel, isn't it? You're going to have these routine days where you're just getting to where you want to go. Well, I seem to have found it. Now we just need to see if there's a room. Hello. Hello. Do you have a room?
Yes.
So the travel gods have been very kind to me. They did have a room. Just before I show the room, there's some great black and white photography on the walls of a time gone by, perhaps. It's everywhere. I like it. The other thing that I enjoy, or not enjoy, but I notice is it smells very clean. Like really, really clean. This is the room. It's 35 Australian a night. The Wi-Fi is exceptional. Really fast Wi-Fi, good. I found that, nothing wrong with the bathroom. I found prices for rooms, or the value you get. It seems in Phuket to be, I don't know, a little on the high side. I guess that's where we are, of course. We're in a very densely touristed area, so prices are going to be a little bit higher than perhaps other areas of Thailand. But yeah, can't complain. Air conditioned. Coffee, kettle, TV. Let's get back on the street where we belong, shall we? We're definitely playing tourist today in old Phuket town. There's just cameras and people doing the selfie thing everywhere. We'll try and find a few back alleys, but this is an interesting clock tower, quite famous apparently. Originally built in the 1900s, didn't get the clock face for another 50 years after. But the architecture of old Phuket town is quite interesting in itself. I was poking a bit of fun at the amount of tourists and cameras that were out, but I've come around the corner, walked up the road a little bit, and these colourful shop houses are really quite special, if I have to be honest. They are a photo opportunity. Let's get some info on these shop houses. So a bit of history on the architecture and the building themselves. They're characterised by distinct Sino-Portuguese or Sino-European architectural style, blending Chinese, Portuguese and Malay influences. Key features include narrow, deep shop houses with pastel-coloured facades, arched windows, ornate plasterwork and 5-footways, covered walkways that protect pedestrians from sun and rain. They're really quite special. There's a little more on it here. Sino-Portuguese design. This is a hybrid style often called Chinese Baroque. Emerged in the 19th century during the tin mining boom. I won't go much deeper than that, but there's a little bit of a background of what's going to be seen as we go along. Oh, here's a man painting cats. Hello. How are you?
Fine, thank you, and you?
Good. Do you make these or you just paint them?
My family.
Your family?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's to look.
Ah, to look down.
Look here.
Oh, I see. Really? And your father used to make this as well?
No, my family in the north.
In the north?
Yeah.
Oh, up in Chiang Mai? Or, yeah, okay.
I do the color.
You do the color. They do it up there. They make it up there, and you do the color. And where do you sell them? Oh, you have a shop also?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
Sir. Welcome, sir.
What I'm noticing is there's this interesting juxtaposition between the old and the modern as far as the facades go. You've got very traditional architecture and buildings, but around the next corner you have this sort of modern, I don't know whether it's anime, or I'm really not in touch with what the hip young cool kids are getting into, but it's look, I think this stuff behind me, this artwork here, has merit and has value. You know, I remember, you know, people in the 80s in the New York subways, and they when sort of tagging and spray canning came along, and it was just seen as just horrible pollution. And until we, you know, people realised that this was representing a generation, this was representing a layer of society. Admittedly, I think it should be purposely done. It shouldn't just be done randomly over things. But you know, it's this modern type of art has value. There's also this other juxtaposition as you're walking around old Phuket town, is that you have the elaborate, ornate, and quite pristine facade of a building with a little local man sort of selling his wares, selling his fruits. I like that. I like that a lot. There's no doubt, I have to be honest, I have to be truthful. I came here, I started out walking the old town really quite cynical and skeptical about what I might find. I thought it's going to be over touristed. Yeah, there are lots of people here doing the tourist thing and taking photos, but you can't get away from this very deep, rich sense of history that you're walking around. You know, these doors, like we know how much I love my doors. Is that brass? I think perhaps these metal studs against the white backdrop. It's the arch is an old letterbox. I wonder if it's still in use. It could probably still be used, I imagine. Am I standing outside the post office? I don't know. But so, yeah, where I was initially quite cynical and quite skeptical of walking around these streets, I'm now starting to get embraced by it. I'm really now starting to get enthusiastic about it, because it's right up my street. Because when I look at these buildings and I see the architecture, like for me, I don't understand a great deal about it, but there's a feeling I get from it. I like this sense of history. I like the idea that I'm walking around and I'm trying to picture the 1800s, I'm trying to picture the 1900s, I'm trying to picture, you know, the bicycles and the rickshaws, and you know, where I'm walking now, there have been you know, millions of people walk these streets over the centuries, and yeah, it's that that feeling that there's a depth to it, I guess. Doing a rather awkward job of trying to explain what I think. Oh, what are you going to do? There's just a plethora of really nice looking places to eat, and they're all quite fine with white tablecloths, and they have a really nice ambiance, it seems, to them. There's this modern style eateries, and this, you know, wine glasses on tables. It's all very nice, but it's not where I want to eat. I'm looking for a ramshackle, rundown alley galley, you know what I mean? Finally found somewhere to eat. Little noodle shop. Looks like it's got everything that I like in the price range that I like. Much prefer this style of eating. Let's sit down and have something to eat. Enjoying a chung. It's quite warm. Different kind of heat. It's not as humid as Indonesia. A little bit dry, but it seems to be hotter. I was confronted with this issue again last night. I had a conversation with a Thai lady where I was eating. She spoke quite good English. Didn't want to appear on camera, unfortunately. She was asking me where my wife was, and some Asian people, particularly older people, it's just so completely foreign to them that somebody might choose to go through life without a wife, without children, and she was sort of interested and curious as to why that was. And you know, I've answered the question a lot on the channel, I think, particularly in the earlier days, but I'll answer it again for those, because I get the same question from Westerners as well. They ask, well, what made you make that choice in life? It just seemed to me very early on that this idea of partners and families, that was a lifetime's commitment, you know. And I was sure there was more than one thing I wanted to do and engage in fully. And I thought, well, you know, if I'm going to go down this path, it seems to me that everyone else gets a small snippet of what they like to do and what makes them happy, you know, other than managing, you know, paying the bills and raising kids and supporting a spouse emotionally, physically, financially, whatever. That seemed to eat in way too much for the time I wanted to dedicate to whatever it was I wanted to do. I wasn't sure, you know, at 17, 18 exactly what I wanted to do, but I did know that if I did find something to do, I wanted to devote 100% of who I am to it so that I could fully enjoy it, you know. And it just seemed apparent to me, and proof was evident to me the older I got, that a lot of people sacrifice. Now, can I just say that there are many successful marriages, many fulfilling marriages, and many people involved in relationships who are better for it. I have a sister and brother-in-law who've been married for, I don't know, 50 years or something, and a better combination of or team you'll never find. It's perfect for them. But I have seen people who are carried away in the romance and the fairy tale of it all, and they get further into it and they go, oh, okay, now we actually have to deal with it. It's not something that they are willing to or would want to make a lifetime commitment to. But, you know, if you're a good person, you're going to, because that was the choice and decision you sort of made with another person. Sometimes it doesn't work. But for me, I don't have any drawbacks from it. Kids, I've got some great nephews and nieces that I get to enjoy when I'm back in Australia. I don't feel I'm missing out at all. Occasionally you might turn around and there's an experience that you're unable to share with someone because there's no one there. But you know, the confusion that is often presented to me by people in Asia who just can't get their head around it at all. It's such an integral and important and unifying function or thing in Asian culture, this marriage. And here we have our tom yum soup, noodles, egg, pork it looks like. These little balls that are not dissimilar to bakso balls. They're, excuse my inability to use chopsticks. Little balls not dissimilar to bakso balls. A little bit more fishy. They asked me if I wanted it spicy. I said sure. Hasn't hit me yet. Quite a strong fishiness coming through in it as well. You know, I was saying there wasn't much spiciness to it. It's a different type of spicy. You know, there are some spicinesses that just hit you. It's like just bang into you, knock your socks off. And then there are other spicy effects that they're fuller, they're deeper, they're richer. That's what this one is. Like it fills my mouth at a medium level, but it also feels like it has volume rather than it just being hot on the tongue or an intense burning of the mouth. This is really enveloping and engaging with me almost. It's sort of just sneaking around the house, having a look and then laying down and spreading itself out. That was good. $4 for the tom yum and the same for the beer. Thank you. It's that chili in it is the, I was saying it didn't really hit me. It's the type of chili that joins you for a walk after dinner. It's hanging around. It's going straight through me. It's great. I've met travellers over the years, and as time goes on, they get worn down by the road. They're out here a long time, and I think there's a secret to it. It seems to be quite common in the people that are out here and really enjoying themselves. Like, the difference, not all, but a lot of the time I find the difference is the people who are sort of getting ground down by it all, they want to keep their hands on the reins of it. They want to control. I'm just stepping back because of the music. They want to keep control so strongly of what's going on that it can't work like that because you're in Asia, for example, and stuff just doesn't go to plan a lot. So the frustration rises because the bus is half an hour late, they're sitting cramped, or the food, or whatever it might be. They want to really hold on to the reins of it all, and they can't. So they get ground out and they get frustrated. I think the best way to approach full-time travel is just care less. Don't let the environment overwhelm you. Let the environment guide you, you know. There was a man that was sort of trying to drag me into his perfume shop, and he was just very friendly and nice. And this is Shan. How are you, Shan?
I'm fine, thank you.
You have a perfume shop here?
Yes.
You're not from here though, you're Indian?
Yeah, I'm from India.
What part of India?
It's South India called Bangalore, Karnataka.
Oh, Karnataka. Yeah, I like it very much, yeah. And how long have you been selling perfume in Phuket?
This has been like 7 months running now.
Oh, it's quite new.
Yes.
And what were you doing before?
Before I was working in the same shop in India. This is our first international shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have opened in Thailand.
Ah, it's exciting, yeah?
Yeah, this is very much excited.
Is it your family business?
Yeah, this is our family business.
And how long has your family been
It's
doing
like
perfume?
third generation.
Third generation?
Third generation.
Wow. And where do you source or access your perfumes from? Where is it made?
So we are the main manufacturer of the perfumes. We manufacture in India, Bangalore, Kochi. Our main perfume is like this is the tiger lily.
Tiger lily?
This is the tiger lily flower.
Can I try it?
Yeah, yes.
I smell it. Oh, okay, it's quite subtle, yeah? It's quite soft.
This is the tiger lily flower from the Thailand.
Ah,
This oil is extracted from that same flower.
I see.
Yeah.
So you send the flower, there's flowers in India that you have
Yes,
also,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
okay,
yes.
no problem.
And
And
yeah.
yeah. And what is your best seller? Which one do you sell most of?
So we have
The most popular brand.
Popular, you can come inside.
All right, thank
You
you.
can come to our shop.
I know nothing about perfume, so I'm going to take this opportunity and get an education. So this is your best seller.
Yeah, this is the best seller. This is called Kashmiri flower.
Oh, Kashmiri.
The flower which grows in the Kashmir Valley. So this is the Kashmir flower, and this is more rich with sweet oud, amber, and when you smell this perfume, it's like more of rich in vanilla.
Can I try?
Vanilla and saffron. It's very rich.
Oh yeah. That's very, very rich. You don't need to use much of that, huh?
Yeah. Once you apply this perfume, only a little is enough for the day, and this will stay more than 15 to 18 hours.
Really?
On
My
skin,
goodness.
on skin. When you apply on clothes, even after wash, when you press, you get the fragrance on the clothes.
Is there a type of customer that you find is buying your product that is drawn to it more? Is the Thai market something that are taking to the product?
It's like we are more much concentrated on the tourist customers.
I see.
And Thai customer, we have a separate brand for the Thai customers.
And what's your plan with the business? You want to get as many international stores as possible, I guess, yeah?
Yeah. We are planning to add a more expansion of our business, and we are trying to go to Europe or somewhere in the Europe, anywhere in the Europe.
Do your ancestors proud and make the brand a worldwide name, yeah?
Yes.
Why not? Why
Yes,
not? I think
yes.
it's a very, very good plan.
Yeah.
And you brought your wife and children here with you as well, or they're in India?
They are temporary. They are all are in India. I brought them every for 2 months, 3 months, sometimes 6 months.
How long will you stay here for, Shan?
It has been like 1 year, 7 months now. So before I was looking for a shop, and now it has been like 8 months. We have progressed. We have opened the shop now.
Very nice. What is the name of your business?
IRS Natural Perfume.
IRS Natural Perfume. Very, very nice of Shan to give me some of his time and to explain some of his perfumes. Shan, thank you so much. You're very generous, yeah?
Thank you so
Have a good day, yeah? There are some quirky things around this old part of Phuket. Mad Hog Tavern. You're not allowed to bring your dragons, your three-headed dragons, your witch's broom, sorry. And in the window, hello, you've got the shrunken heads. It's very spooky, yeah?
Bar restaurant.
Sorry?
Bar restaurant.
Bar restaurant, yeah. I don't particularly need to go in there. I was just taken by the windows. Oh, that's it's rather unfortunate. There's babies being strung up by their ankles. The macabre. There's some kind of morbid attraction to the macabre, isn't there? Look, it is touristy. It's kind of fun though. Like there's a day here. Looks like we might have a couple of newlyweds here. You look wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
I guess it would attract a lot of newlyweds for their photos here because it's just so colourful and you've got that sense of history about it, and it's quite vibrant. You know, I think there's a difference in some tourist places where it can be really tacky. Oh, there's tacky bits here, but I just think that when it's housed in these, oh, there's some great mural over there. When it's all housed in these wonderful, wonderful buildings, it sort of takes the edge off that tackiness or that tourist feel. It's fun. I just walked past this place and there's just this wonderfully, wonderfully prepared meat here, and it smells absolutely lovely. Just this marinade that they've used, whatever they're marinating it in, is great. Well cooked as well. Grilled pork. Smells good. One way to describe Phuket's old town is Instagrammable. It's just full of colour and uniqueness and quirkiness and pastels, and it's no surprise that I see every second person sort of taking selfies and uploading. Would you come here for a week? No. Would you come here for a day? You might come here for a day. It's a solid afternoon. It's a good afternoon, 3 hours. I know earlier I was talking about how I didn't want it to be pristine, I didn't want tablecloths and wine glasses. That's not to say I'm completely uncultured. There are things that I do enjoy. I do like finer things in life, just perhaps not when I'm sort of out on the road. But to give you an idea of the type of thing I like, it's this type of place here. And, you know, Phuket Old Town seems to be full of it. It's just so very stylish. It has that maturity and sophistication of a place. It's obviously home to what I would assume would be a live jazz band. There's this kind of crossover between beach shack wood and refined leather sofas and almost Rastafarian tablecloths. It's this mash, this mixture, this bashing together of different forms or styles, but they've pulled it off. They've pulled it off wonderfully well. I just love that big upright. That's wonderful, and it's a fender bass as well. So yeah, look, I could see myself coming into a place like this if I was in old Phuket town and having a nice meal alone. But you see these chairs, these wonderful chairs. They're just so luxurious, and so yeah, I don't want people to think I dismiss out of hand the nicer things in life. I can appreciate and like them as much as the next one. I guess for me, I'm just more drawn to the underneath, the underbelly, the more rough around the edges and the gritty. But they probably wouldn't let me in here of a night time dressed the way I'm dressed. I notice it in the airports, I notice it on the planes, I notice it wherever I am, that I am by far the scruffiest looking person wherever I go. I'm okay with that, you know. I can't remember the last time I put on a nice pair of clothes. I don't think I've actually got a nice pair of pants. Oh, I do, I have one suit. I have one suit for funerals. While I've been walking around Phuket's old town all afternoon, I've been trying to find a description of it that sort of is succinct and conveys what I feel it is, and I can't do it, and I haven't been able to do it until I turned the corner and I saw this mural up there of that lady wrestling with that wok. I think if there was a way to describe Phuket Old Town, is that it has a sense of humour. It laughs at itself, it laughs at you, and it has a lot of fun with it, you know. Yeah, it's good fun. I noticed that the shop owners are really quite nice here as well. Shalor, is it?
Yeah.
May I say you have style, sir. I like your glasses, I like your hair, a wonderful smile. You're a tailor, Shalor?
Yes, I'm tailor.
How long have you been making clothes?
Yes, about 30 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't look that old. You still look quite young, sir. Was your father a tailor also?
Yeah, my family, yes.
Your whole family?
Yes.
You're from Phuket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
100%.
100%. Is this also your shop? You
Yes.
own the building?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Do you live here also?
Sometimes live here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What do you sell most of, Charlotte? What is your most popular product? Is it a suit?
For
Is
the
it...
suit, for the race for women, or for the jacket, for the shirt, for the pant, and the race, everything, yeah.
Oh, I see, I see. It's a very nice watch, Charlotte. This is a very expensive watch, I think. I think tailoring has been very good to you, sir. Can I ask, your father was a tailor from a young age?
Now he finished, yes.
He's having an easy life now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Lots of these nice little tailor shops here. Thank you, sir. And so we've come back to where we've started. I wasn't sure coming into this place whether I was going to enjoy myself. I had reservations. I had a bit of hesitation, thinking it was just going to be a touristed thing, the touristed thing that I dislike. But it won me over. I actually had a little bit of fun today wandering around, and the architecture is just a diver. It's lovely. Like aesthetically, it's a lovely place to come and wander. I hope you've enjoyed the wander today. That just about brings this one to an end, as always. Thanks very much for coming along for the ride. I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do. We'll see you soon.